We are here, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a very interesting week. I will say that this has been a very, very interesting week. We've had the Odyssey Backlash come out, which has been very controversial. We have had Angry Joe crash out, which I I don't think anyone is surprised about. Again, and now we are given another surprise of Avengers Doomsday, the official trailer. Now we have that popping off. Okay. Avengers Doomsday. We are going to crack into this puppy. Okay. Wow. We got some things to unpack for this. All right. Avengers Doomsday. Oh, man. All right. I know I let my negativity of past MCU stuff take a pretty big hold on what they've been trying to do, but I don't know. All right. Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. All righty.
Coming.
And you get. I don't know what a Latvian accent is really supposed to sound like. You can, yeah, that's our DJ kicking it right off. All right, cool. So again, this still in my mind, you got rid of the OGs, you got rid of the OGs that were involved in this, and then you had to bring them back. Okay, all right then. So at this point, you had to bring back Downey, all of them. RDJ is now going to be narrating this. And if this is anything like the leaks, then we are going to be having them get rid of Professor X potentially in the beginning. How many times do we need to see Patrick Stewart die? I don't want to see that anymore. You've killed the guy enough. Sir Patrick Stewart, just leave the guy alone at this point. You killed him too many times. And you have Ian McKellen. Come on. Give them the respect they deserve. Don't play with them. Don't toy with them. Just don't do that. Something we not be able to deter. And we have him. Robert Downey Doom. Robert Downey Doom is here. Didn't get the best look at the costume, but all right. We are going to have to see, folks.
An unthinkable decision.
I don't know how I feel about that accent. Look, I'm not going to pretend I'm an expert in Latvian accents. That I am not going to attest to, folks. We get the scroll. Avengers Tower. Pedro Pascal, we have again. I'm so grateful. I'm so glad that we can have Pedro Pascal with us again. The guy is very, very much hurting for work. I hope he is able to find some work. The guy is not getting any roles at all. The Pedro fatigue, definitely there. Pedro fatigue is here. Was he the worst, as I thought he was going to be for Mr. Fantastic? No, not generally too bad. But we have Captain America, folks. Captain Falcon America. And this is going to be my official prediction right now. Steve Rogers, Chris Evans is back as Steve Rogers. They are not, and I highly doubt, Chad, that they are going to say that Steve Rogers is Captain America. Or there is going to be some changing of the guard or some passing of the mantle. I highly doubt it. I can very much see them saying, no, you're the captain now. That is going to be my prediction. And that is very much what I think they are going to do.
And all of us put together.
And the Fantastic Four, folks. Fantastic Four. Then you have Namor and Shuri. As I look, if you've seen some of my other videos, and I wasn't around, my channel was not around when Wakanda Forever came out. But for the love of God, eat a goddamn cheeseburger, sweetheart. Please. I'm sure, look, that you are a very nice person. I'm sure that you are a very nice person. It was so good. Was it the worst trailer that I have seen? No. It was not. I very much have my concerns, and I need to give them the benefit of the doubt. I want this to be good. I want this to succeed. But we cannot deny, folks, we cannot deny that what has happened since Endgame has been anything but shit. If you loved Hawkeye, all the D Plus shows, Quantumania, everything else, if you love that, that's great. I am happy for you. I wish I did. Because Kang was not doing anybody in this world any favors, as far as I'm concerned. He wasn't a good bad. I wasn't feeling. I know the risk. It's there. It is definitely there. We must see what happens.
They died facing enemies.
Good old Shuri. Good old Shuri. Hemsworth, looking jacked. And he is my stunt double. They used my body instead of Hemsworth. So I just want to make sure that everybody knows that and that everyone is aware.
Then this one.
And they are going to blow up Xavier's mansion. Russo brothers have done good work before. They have. They've also done some shit, like the Electric State. Maybe a bad day at the office for them. I know they're not going to be. They're still not done with the editing. That scares me. Yeah, it's and look, I don't have an inside guy in Marvel. I don't have one of those. I'm an asshole in the underworld with an opinion. That's a real avatar. That's me. I'm not up there with you mere mortals. But what I've heard on the chatter is that there's been no script for this movie at all, or they're just filming it as they go. I would not generally be surprised if that was possibly the case. I think that's a horrible move, because then you had all of these plans for Kang. You really wanted to introduce Kang. That's what they wanted. He decided to do a little Chris Brown thing, allegedly. He's gone and out. And then you had to bring back Rogers. Then you had to bring back Hemsworth. Because Thor Love and Thunder was absolute crap. I hated that. And then you had to bring back Steve Rogers, who I can say is probably not going to be back as Captain America. He is going to be back as Steve Rogers. All right, look, this is some good shit. All right, this is good. This is what we've been wanting to see. All right, finally, him in the official X-Men uniform, X-Men 97 uniform. We've been waiting for this. It's only been 20 something years. That's it. That's not too bad. That's not too terrible. Just 20 something years, guys. Just 20 something years. And that's all they needed to finally give him Cyclops' official uniform. Because I know what I know. And if you were bad in the comics, Cyclops is the leader. This guy runs the house. He is calling the shots. So we are going to see what they do with Scott. Or just don't kill him like everyone else that we've been seeing recently. Just don't kill the guy, please. So hopefully not. I am hoping that they do not. But alas, Shang-Chi and Gambit. All right. Why are they fighting? What's going on? Look, I did a video on it and the possible leaks and spoilers. They, I don't know if it's a contractual agreement. They had to bring Simulu back. Okay, fine. Not my first pick, but all right. Tatum as Gambit. I was impressed. The guy I actually think did a pretty good role, tried his best, and I was happy with it. The guy generally seemed passionate about doing it. Didn't get that solo movie though. He did not get that solo movie. Think you should though. Good job, Simu. Good job, buddy.
Everything that they sacrificed will be for.
And the TVA, the Time Variance Authority. I never got all the hype about the TVA, folks. TVA, not my thing. Not my thing. And look, I get Loki, the series. A lot of people loved it. A lot of people liked it. It was their jam. It was their thing. But the TVA could have done without them in this movie, I think. You bring it back and introducing, or even they're not even retelling. You're bringing back characters that people just didn't like and they checked out for. If you liked Loki, great. Tom Hiddleston, I think, was great for Loki in the Avengers movies. Awesome. He had great arc, great story. Good actor. Tom Hiddleston, very, very good actor. Great for Loki. Direction they gave him in the D plus. Yeah, that played out the way it played out.
Nothing. If we do not stand.
And Shuri. Oh, Shuri. Black Widow 2.0. All right. Florence Pugh. I don't have a problem with Florence Pugh personally. Like we don't hang out on Fridays and play Monopoly. I'd fucking win though. She ain't getting fucking Park Place from me. I don't think so, bitch. But all right. Either there's contractual agreements or she can actually play a pretty good role. Her role in Black Widow, yeah, okay. Hawkeye, all right. We are going to have to see, folks, and time will tell what they do with Florence Pugh, how she is going to be.
Put aside your petty squabbles.
All right. We have this now. Little Mystique action. All right. It's me, RDJ, is struggling for Doom voice. Here's my thing, man. Thank you for the question. Thank you for the question, my friend. Of all the actors you could have brought back, somebody to play Doctor Doom, you brought back the guy that you killed. Whether there was the Russo brothers saying RDJ wanted to come back or what have you, or this was always the idea. Look, personally, for Doctor Doom, you should have given Cillian Murphy all the money he wanted. I think he would have been a awesome Doctor Doom. Cillian Murphy, I think, would have crushed it. I think he would have crushed it personally. But RDJ is doing his Latvian accent. I don't know what it's supposed to sound like. I do not know any Latvians at all. But, okay. Because this is just going to see how it's going to roll out. How is this going to play out, folks? Time will tell.
Presume nothing except.
For the love of God. Okay, remember Christopher Lee from Lord of the Rings? The legendary man himself. They had to have him sitting in a lot of times at a lot of shots for the movie, what have you. Guy was very old. We are now looking at Sir Ian McKellen and Sir Patrick Stewart. I pray that they can live as long as they can, happy and healthy lives. Great people, great actors. They are legends, folks. Don't abuse them. Don't manipulate them. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some green screens with these guys, without a doubt. But they're going to need him sitting at least a good bit. How old is Sir Ian McKellen now? Pushing 80s, 90s, easily up there. These guys, they did it. Treat them with respect, Marvel. But hey, we all saw how you treated Stan Lee. So who's to say that you're not going to knob this up too?
This. If you return, you will.
Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four.
Return has brothers and sisters.
Captain Anthony Mackie America. Captain Anthony Mackie America. Should have given the shield to Bucky. Mackie was a great Falcon. He was awesome for Falcon. Perfect. Crushed the role. Papa Doc? Papa Doc. It was great. He's done some other work and it was pretty damn good. I don't think Anthony Mackie's ever going to win an Oscar for anything, but that's okay. Not the choice for Captain America. And a part of me doesn't look. He said that stupid shit when he was at that expo. I covered that a little bit a while ago. Yeah, man, not smart. All right, about America shouldn't be part of the values of Captain America or something like that. Didn't resonate well with a lot of people. The TV show, Captain America and the Winter Soldier. What the hell was that? What were you guys trying to do with that show? Clearly, the score spoke for itself. And if you liked it, that's great. I'm glad that you did. I did not. I did not. Scott Summers. And yeah, looks like we are seeing the Sentinels in the background. Those big ass legs. Those are the Sentinels. I'm here for it. I like the Sentinels. It's nice we're actually going to see them, even though they were in Days of Future Past, First Class a little bit. If you remember the OG Sentinels from 97, when we were young, because if you're anything like me, you are old as shit now. I am old. Surprise, folks, I am old. I'm about 3,000 years old. They were good in the shows. Sentinels are in here now. For how long, that is going to remain to be seen. Namor. I cannot roll my R's to save my life. I don't get. If I missed it, please let me know. If I missed this, Namor, I did see Wakanda Forever, killed Yuri's mom and drowned her. I call me old fashioned, but if you kill my mother, I'm going to want to kill you. I'm not going to want to work with you. If I missed something in between there with that movie, please let me know. Please let me know. Because I personally think that Tanaka Nwera, not the best role for this. I personally would have fought. Thor going up against Doctor Doom. All right. Doctor Doom is god level OG of the villains in the MCU. They just are. That's their level. That's their thing. That is what they do. That's their job. All right. I'm here for it. Keep it going. Let's see what happens. We will see what happens. Doom realistically should kill Thor. So I think. Would have been nice if he had the long hair, though, still. And then we get, hey, pal, it is not possible. And you are seeing Steve Rogers is back. Okay. Now, as I said, and I may be wrong, and I will eat my words if I am. I highly, highly, highly doubt that there is going to be anything official because they are just going to say that he is Steve Rogers and that Captain Falcon is Captain America. They are not going to have one of their quote-unquote biggest blockbusters of the century come back, and they are not going to say that Steve Rogers is Captain America, even though he is, and that is my own opinion. He was a great Falcon, but should have stayed as Falcon. Bucky, I think Bucky would have been a great Captain America. I think he would have, but then you go into the John Walker issues, who, in my opinion, John Walker did nothing wrong. Feel free to let me know, chat. John Walker did nothing wrong. So I think Steve Rogers still has the power because he is worthy. He is worthy, folks. But alas, that is where we are at with Doomsday. This is going to be interesting. How accurate were these leaks? How accurate was everything that came out? We are going to have to wait and see. I could see that, yes, I do not believe at all that this, much like the Odyssey, which I was not a fan of, 5 out of 10, this movie will not flop. Doomsday will not flop. Could it potentially underperform like they wanted? It could. What the budget is going to be for this movie is still, I think, going to be huge. They are going to have a big budget for Avengers Doomsday. RDJ's salary alone for Doomsday and Secret Wars, what was it, like 160, like 190 million practically? That right there, reshoots, budget, promotion. I think when everything's all said and done, 400, 500 million, roundabout, give or take, I think that is very possible. 400 or 500 million, I think that's realistically what we could be looking at for something like this. Could be good, could be bad. Some people might not like it. Some people think that Avengers Endgame has not aged well. When you go and you see a movie, I know a good movie. When I leave the theater, I want to go right back in and see it. That is how I know it's a very good movie, in my opinion. A lot of people say that Endgame has not aged well, but they're not feeling it. It's not their vibe. They enjoyed it then. They enjoyed it then. But now, as time goes on, to think about it, maybe not so much. And you throw in what has happened since Endgame all the way to now. All the D plus shows, all the movies, really has not worked. Really has not worked, folks. And if you enjoyed them, I am glad that you did. I'm glad that you did. However, what I think has happened, that famous line from Thanos, you could not live with your own failures. And where did that lead you? Back to me. Direct line from RDJ to Kevin Feige. That is what I think. I think to be a fly on the wall for those closed door conversations. They know we screwed up. Like, hey man, and the MCU is in a really, really bad place. We need you to come back. We're going to give you a ton of money. Like 160, 190 million dollars, just come back. Because Evans, since Endgame, I thought The Great Man was good. I thought that was pretty good. I enjoyed that movie. And he's done some movies here and there. Nothing that I think's gotten huge attention. Good actor. I never had a problem with him, really. Great Captain America, though. Great Captain America. Very good. Hey, Chris, we need you to come back, man. This whole Captain Falcon America thing, it's not really working out. People aren't liking it. We need your help. Daddy wants that paycheck. Okay. And then you look at what they did to Thor and Thor Love and Thunder. And I will say strictly on Taika Waititi. That is all on Taika. And even, people at Marvel too. You knew where this could go. Did you not see the scripts? Did you not look at the scripts at all on what was happening? Like the fan base, the fan base from the Infinity Saga to now, all the phases, is nowhere near what it used to be. It's just not. And I may be wrong, but I highly doubt it in this case. You've taken away a lot of the fans. Now, there is some people, too, that say because of what DC has done, superhero fatigue has set in. James Gunn's DCU, it's not doing good, folks. It's not doing good at all. Because there are some people who are like, you know what? I'm done. I'm checking out. You guys can't do even a basic movie right. and they're just checked out of superhero movies. And I do not blame them for that at all. I do not blame them for that. But alas, we might get something good out of this. Do I think what will be more profitable in the grand scheme of things? I think Spider Man, Brand New Day, is going to make more money than Avengers Doomsday. That is my wager, folks. That is what I'm going to say. Spider Man, Brand New Day. I think they'll be close potentially. More people are excited for Spider Man because what they've done with just that character, people have appreciated a lot more instead of bringing back a lot of mistakes, a lot of messes. I don't really think that you can course correct the direction that the MCU has taken since Endgame. Or you bring back Deadpool. You bring back Deadpool. And he just goes in and wipes out the past MCU slates. He's like, you know what? And he just pops in, kills Black Widow, takes out the TVA, says, you know what? You're all done. Boom, boom, boom. Gets rid of them all. All the crap, all the garbage gone. That'd be funny. But also, remember when they did the live stream for everybody, that 4-hour plus live stream for a bunch of chairs? I am not sitting for 4+ hours trying to see a premiere of something when it's just chairs. And they did it. And they did it. This is also, it's winding down, folks. How many characters can they really cram in here to where this does not feel like a cameo fest? That is a potential issue. They could be cramming in all these characters, folks. And the story could not make a lot of sense. You take that with the script issues. You take that with the fans who are already checked out, or you even have the ones who are hesitant. And that might not work out for them. That might not work out for them at all. But alas, that is where we are at. I do want to thank all of you that decided to join me today. This was awesome. I'm a mere fish in the YouTube world. I was working on my Angry Joe video, working on my Odyssey video. I thank everybody that checked those out. Those are out on my channel. I'm going to be getting off of here, folks. Thank you all for joining me. And as always, until we meet again.